you've had a lot of experiences.
It's crazy, man.
It is crazy.
And it's like, for a minute, I didn't like Erie. Like, for a minute, I was just like...
I feel like everybody goes through it. I still go through it. I'm like, fuck Erie, man.
For real.
And it's hard when, like, you're surrounded by this constant mindset of everybody's knocking Erie. Like, especially, like, the majority of the people, because they're just not doing anything in here. Like, their biggest goal is to work at, like, Erie Insurance or, like, something like that, you know? Like, how can you really be... Yeah, it's like...
dude.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, I got a good job with the city, but that's not what I don't want to do that. And people are like, yo, you make good money. I'm like, I don't care. This isn't what I want to do.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Like, at all.
Like, by all means, get your bread, but find your passion and, like, find what makes living here worth it.
And
Otherwise, you're going to be a miserable sack. Like,
that's why people, my bad, but that's why people here are miserable, because they go to work, they get out of work, they go to the Red Fox, and they smoke their cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
They smoke their cigarettes, and they talk about what they did at work. It's like, yo, get a hobby.
Dude.
At least get a hobby, dude.
I feel you.
Like, that's
the curse
why
of America.
I totally feel you.
That's why I can't hang out with people I work with, because they're just like, oh, you see blah, blah at work. I'm like, dude, I didn't come here to talk about work. Like, I don't, as soon as I clock out, I don't even know you, motherfucker. Like, I'm cool. Like, Pat, my boy Pat's cool. I got a couple boys there and stuff. And, like, but the other dude, there's just like...
He be curving his coworkers.
Dude, But, like, when you work with, like, all these just old-ass white dudes... Like, who just have the mindset of, like, fuck it, man. Fuck. I'm retired in 10 years and I'm going to get this bread. And I'm like, dude, what did you do?
Yeah.
You just sat here and you watched it snow and you watched it summer for 50 years, bro. That was your...
That was...
You know?
That was a pretty good impression, bro.
Darn. Like,
there's definitely an Erie mindset. Like, leaving, especially, like, leaving for a while and then coming back. I came back like, oh man, let's do this, let's do that. Everybody's like, nah, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to. It's like, it's a resistance to do anything, and then everyone's always like, there's nothing to do. Not
just in a creative space too. Like, I feel like it's just across the board.
In general.
It's like the bar is so low.
It's so low.
I agree.
Like even like careers, like people are just like, nah, this is, you know, I want to do this because it's easy, because there's no mental work to it. There's no It's like, bro, like,
fall into it.
It took me a while to realize this, but like, just because people are doing things doesn't make them the best at it. But I feel like in Erie, that's like people like, just because this person's doing it, he's the best. She's the best. It's like
t-shirt companies.
Like t-shirt companies, like show promoters. Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know, man. If someone does something here, like, I don't know, they like, oh, that dude, I don't know what you were getting at subliminally to that one thing. It was like, oh, this dude's a god. Yeah. It's like, he's not the only person here doing stuff. There's people doing stuff here that put their time into it. And it's like, but you're right. On the other hand, it's like, even unartistically, like, oh, it's cold out, I'm gonna sit here and watch Netflix. It's like, dude, go do something, yo. Go to round one, play air hockey. I don't know, get out of the house. Like, people just sit inside in Erie, and it's like, and when it's summertime, they're like, it's hot, I'm going to turn on the AC and sit inside. It's like, no, dude, get outside, do stuff, live life. I don't know.
The Erie mentality, like, people in Erie act like this isn't a city. They act like it's a town. When it's I mean, it's comparable. No, it's like, it's a little bit bigger than a city, but this is not a fucking town. There's one, like, the thing is, with big cities, there's a bunch of everything, right? In Erie, there's one of everything. So, like, I understand there's only one, and you don't have the choice of going to something else, but go to that one thing. You know, like...
Yes. No, you're right, man. It's like, that is, I never thought of it like that. People think it's like a town. It's like that movie Fargo or something, right? Is that the movie?
You betcha,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't you know?
But that's what it's like, man. It's like, and when the snow falls, it's so much worse, and you can feel that energy. And people get seasonal depression. It's like, no, you're always depressed, and now you're just blaming it on the snow. Like, I don't know, man. And no like.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, I'm not talking crap on depression. It's a real thing.
Fuck depression.
Fuck depression. Down with depression. I threw depression on the ground.
Mercury Gumbo versus depression.
Yeah.
Crazy.